This proud Muslim convert, everything that comes out of his mouth is nothing but utter ignorance about his Prophet and Islam. Everything that he says is nothing but lies and ignorance. And you'll see, if I was one of his Muslim audience or viewers, I would be really ashamed and embarrassed for him. You will see why. Everything that he said in this 1-minute video is nothing but pure ignorance about his Prophet, the Sunnah, and Islam. Just watch and enjoy this spanking video.
The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. To me, that's a beautiful concept. It seems to suggest that we are all born pure and that we do not carry over sins from another.
Is that true? No man bears sins of anyone in Islam?
And that we do not carry over sins from another. That no bearer of burdens shall bear the burden of another.
You just called your Prophet a liar, Jordan. Let us see what your Prophet had to say about it, Mr. Jordan M. Let us see what your Prophet had to say about a man bearing the sins of another man in Islam. This is Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2767d. Let me expose your ignorance by quoting what your Prophet said. Abu Burda reported Allah's messenger, so Muhammad, is saying, there would come people amongst the Muslims on the day of resurrection with as heavy sins as a mountain, and Allah will forgive them, and He would place in their stead the Jews and the Christians. So do you see, according to your Prophet, the Jews and the Christians will carry the burden, the sins on their shoulders of the Muslims that are as heavy as a mountain.
That no bearer of burdens shall bear the burden of another.
So, did your Prophet here contradict his own Quran? Yes, he did. And this shows that Muhammad is the most obvious fake prophet in history, contradicting what he said earlier in his Quran. And this is Sahih Muslim. You can't say this is da'if. So, Jordan M., if I were you, I would study carefully what your Prophet said. Do your homework before even trying to make a video again.
The idea that we can be responsible for sins that came before us would be very unjust.
Since you, Jordan, as a Sunni Muslim, disagree with the original sin of the Holy Bible, let me show you that your Prophet, who you are keep calling a liar, you are calling your Prophet a liar, that your own Prophet believed in original sin. Watch. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6614. Again, Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6614. And this hadith is mentioned in many other hadith. Narrated Abu Huraira, the Prophet said, Adam and Moses argued with each other. Moses said to Adam, O Adam, Moses said, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. That does sound like original sin to me, because Moses is confronting Adam. You, Adam, because of you, we are kicked out of paradise. That's what Moses is saying here. So, since Muhammad is saying it, Muhammad did believe in original sin. Because it is because of Adam that his offsprings are now not in paradise anymore. Because of the sin of Adam. So, crystal clear in front of you, Muhammad himself believed in original sin. So, ya Munafiq Jordan M. and other Munafiqun or Munafiqeen like you, why do you call your Prophet a liar?
The idea that we can be responsible for sins that came before us would be very unjust.
Clearly, your Prophet did believe in original sin of the Holy Bible. And if you continue reading, we will even show you from the same hadith that there is no free will for humanity in Islam. Watch. Then Adam said to him, O Moses, Allah favored you with his talk to you directly, and he wrote the Torah for you with his own hand. Now Adam, look what Adam is going to say to Moses. Do you, Moses, blame me for action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation? So did Adam had any free will in not sinning? Clearly not, because Allah wrote this fate on Adam 40 years before his creation, according to the Prophet of Islam. And you see, we can read that Adam refuted Moses, and Muhammad needs to repeat it 3 times. So here again, in this hadith, we can see that Muhammad did believe in original sin in the first part, and there is no free will for any Muslim, or let alone Adam, in Islam. Well, it is what it is. Yalla. Jordan, please stop making videos and embarrassing yourself and your audience. Stop doing that, man. It's a shame. It's a total embarrassment right there. Stop creating videos, Jordan M. People are laughing. You are showing us your ignorance about your Prophet, about the Sunnah of your Prophet, and what your Prophet did say and did not say.
The idea that we can be responsible for sins that came before us would be very unjust. The idea that we can be responsible for sins that came before us would be very unjust.